Hey, what's up guys? How's it going today? It's been a long time since I kind of shot a vlog-like video like this. I think that was way back when I still had light in my eyes and still had hopes for the future.
Yugi boy! Welcome everyone to part 2 of challenge mode in Legacy of the Duelist. What is up, guys? How we doing?
Well, those might long be gone. I thought today would be fun to shoot a kind of vlog just like I did back in college. I did a kind of video where I showed like a setup tour of how I recorded videos back in the day and kind of a little bit of how my apartment looked. So I thought I would follow up with that video years later and make a new apartment tour just to kind of show you guys what my setup looks like now, in case some of you guys are curious. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Oh, look at that cinematography. Welcome home. All right, welcome to my place. As soon as you walk in, of course, make sure you remember to check yourself. Can never be too safe out there. I have no idea why I still have this hanging, but you know, it's a wonderful decoration as soon as you come in. And then immediately to the right, I've got my cabinet of all like my hats and work clothes so I can grab whatever shirt and suit I'm wearing for the day and walk out. And I have my little like shoe collection here too. I think I got more somewhere off camera there you can't really see. All right, and immediately forward, got my arcade cabinets here. Got like the Marvel Superheroes one that I've never really played, but it's got all these different games on it that would probably be played better if I emulated on my computer, but it's all for the decoration. Marvel Superheroes, X-Men, the Punisher, I guess, he's got an arcade game too. I got my guitar that I don't know how to play and I've never really used, but man, if it doesn't look cool sitting here. And then I've got my Weeb sword of Genji from Overwatch. That's like some cheap little replica sword that I got. I think you can see all of the shitty details. And it's just like got a, instead of a green metal, it's just got like a big sticker on it. But that's still something I got back in the day that I thought was cool. I got my Galaga arcade cabinet. This one's actually a bit more fun. I've played it before. It's also got like Galaxian on it, because people ever played that or know what that is. I think you can, let's check my high score. Is it here? Oh, never mind, there it is, right there. Can you beat my Galaga high score? I should actually probably clean that screen so you could actually play the game sometime. Recording this like hours later, but I'm just now realizing I should probably show like a panoramic shot of like what this whole wall looks like. It's my first time shooting one of these like tour videos, so learning as I go here. And now immediately over here, we've got my old table that some of you longtime viewers might remember from my college days. I used to record all of my unboxing videos on this exact table. Hey, what's up guys? Sam from Cubi Studios here. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing video. But I still like to have it as my kitchen table. You can see all the like divots and like scratches in it from how long I've had it. I also got it for like 10 bucks back in the day. But I still appreciate this table and chair set that I got, even though it's like super dinged up and looks like shit. But I'm proud of it. I got my little Pikachu bank. Look at how cute he looks. Hi Pikachu. Are you watching my Pokemon Violet playthrough on this channel? Of course you are, buddy. Over here, I got this cool like painting of Master Chief that I had made for me as a gift. The artist's signature is on it still. I don't know if, shout out to her if she's still out there making art. This is pretty cool, but also like 10 years ago, so I'm sure she's better now. I got this trophy from work over here. How cool is that? Over here, I got like my little bar tables that no one ever sits at. and this Dark Magician skateboard that I don't ride. But it looks cool. It's all about the aesthetic and the decoration. I got this giant teddy bear and an old Kind of Funny pillow. I actually don't know if they're still making videos or any type of content, but I used to watch them all the time back in the day, so I bought that pillow. My cool Spider-Man poster. And this Metroid Dread Special Edition box that took me forever to find, but we got it. The real thing that I think a lot of you guys are probably looking for in an apartment tour video, of course, is my like giant bookcase of nerd stuff. We've got all kinds of cool stuff up here. The Dead Island Riptide Collector's Edition box, which I'm not sure if anyone really played that. The Danganronpa Collector's Edition box, Somnium Files. I still have this Apple Magician figure that someone sent me, like way back in the day when I was regularly doing YouTube content or Yu-Gi-Oh content. Someone like found out how to send me packages. I still to this day don't know how, and they send me that. It's actually pretty cool. I've got like all kinds of special edition, limited edition boxes and cases here. You can see, I think that's the Persona Dancing, Catherine, Persona 5, like my PS4 games, my PS3 games, and old PSP games over here. All like 4 of them because I played the PSP a lot. My Xbox games and the Catherine art book. All the Xbox games that no one ever plays anymore. Metroid Dread and the Amiibo figures. Look at how cool they look. I got this box for all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or not all of them, but like some of the rarer ones I keep in this golden box, and I have no idea what this is. This came in like a cereal box one time, that like Elsa figure, and so I just kept that, because why not hoard a bunch of garbage up here. Assassin's Creed 3 box that I don't know how I acquired, because I don't have Assassin's Creed 3. If you like look inside this thing, totally empty. I don't know how I got this, but it's a really cool case, so I just have it like enshrined up there. Fake Assassin's Creed gamer. Some PC games from way back in the day when you actually would get like physical PC games. Remember games for Windows? Microsoft doesn't. PC DVD. You have to get the actual orange box. I mean, that's just a staple. The lunchbox from the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. This one's pretty cool. All my Switch games. I really like that Splatoon stands out. Even though it's not a like collector's edition, it just has this random like yellow one that kind of like sticks out amongst all of the other red. I'm a big fan of that. This Pot of Greed figure I've got, and a little Lego Warthog figure from Halo I put together. Look at that face. Look at those teeth. What a handsome man. I wonder what he does. I've got this metal Marshmalloon card, and of course, a classic Duke controller that you can hook up to like either your Xbox or your PC for games. But honestly, I just kind of like it as a decoration because it's, I mean, don't tell younger me, but it is a little bit too big to use as a normal gaming controller. And an Easter egg, because how funny is that? All of my old Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. I actually recently went through and I bought the boxes because obviously as a kid I didn't manage to keep all of these boxes, and they used to be like cardboard back in the day, but I went back and I got like little plastic cases for all of them just for collector's sake, and I've got like all my Kirby, the Mario, Metroid, Pokemon games, basically all the popular. I have a bunch of other ones that like I couldn't find cases for because they weren't popular enough, but like all the big names that you can see there. I've got some pins and like a Rubik's Cube, DS games, and a bunch of other like little knickknacks over here. Same here, I got this little like alligator head. We're going like way deep into this. I mean, we're doing an apartment tour, right? I might as well show everything. Got like some bobblehead figures I got through some collector's editions of games. I think this one is Fallout 3. I think this one was New Vegas. This was Resistance Fall of Man. If anyone remembers that game on the PS3 back in the day. I'm sure Insomniac doesn't now that they're making the Spider-Man games. And this was a Dead Island bobblehead as well. Couple more Amiibos over here. This bookshelf's actually really dusty. I should probably dust this at some point. And a Gears of War Collector's Edition box. this Minecraft figure set, because of course, I mean, I'm the biggest Minecraft fan you've ever met on this channel, so obviously I've got all of these little Minecraft Joe, or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm just kidding, I know it's Steve, but, you know. These are all my, like, TVs and movies back in the day when I was a big Red vs. Blue fan. When that content and that show was still good. So I've got this season, what does it go up to? Season 10 box set. Then the Spider-Man original trilogy, Raimi trilogy collector's edition set. And this, like, really crappy, I actually still keep it because it's just funny at this point, the Lost Planet collector's edition box. Which, as you can see, is, like, rusting. Like, it's just so, it was so low quality. I mean, not only was the game bad, but, like, its collector's edition was really bad. So I kind of kept that for posterity just because I think it's funny at this point. Because, I mean, I've kept it just like any other collector's edition box, like these ones, and they all look fine. But that one's just absolutely falling apart. I got some Mario amiibos here. Check out. Don't know if these actually do anything, but this is just a decorative chest that I thought was cool. And then here are a bunch of my, like, oh, here's some more amiibos for you. And a Disney Infinity figure. I wonder if Disney will keep up with that one. That's actually a super dusty figure. Probably shouldn't have done a close-up on that, but whatever. Got my Wii U games. Some original Xbox and Xbox 360 games. You can just see my wall of back in the day when you used to actually get, like, physical games. Most of these are all, like, digital nowadays, but there you go. Don't mind the shaky cam. I've actually never really recorded a video like this. And, well, I have, but it's been a very long time. Adding in another one of these panoramic shots as I'm editing the tour video and realizing you can't even really see what I'm talking about clearly. This is the whole nerd bookcase in all of its glory, so I'll give you that full view there. Let's go. Oh, first over here, I'll show you. I have this, like, dartboard up on the wall. That's really fun to play darts with occasionally. I have one of whatever these machines are. Look at how cool. My Easter decoration, this little peep. And this just, like, cabinet that I keep papers in and stuff. My 3DS, which I should probably mod one of these days. I hear it's incredibly easy to do. And my Christmas decorations, look at that. 'Tis the season, everybody. What everyone's actually looking forward to, my gaming setup, my streaming setup over here. This is where the magic happens. Chair, iconic for his famous streams. And then I have all of this, like, foam that I stuck to the wall. I mean, it used to look a lot better, like, 2 years ago. Now it's kind of like you can see the cracks in between. But I put all of this stuff up on the walls because it's supposedly, who knows if it actually would, don't mind that giant glare there. Don't mind if it, but yeah, supposedly all this foam, like, reduces background noise and makes your audio sound a bit better. Who knows if it actually does, but I believed it, and it was actually pretty cheap. I mean, it's just foam, right? I got, like, my storage closet here. This is where I would have my schedule if I had stuff to do. And some, like, light switch, I have no idea what this does. These are my old license plates from the old HHR I used to drive back in the day. Some of you guys might have actually remembered that one. But yeah, here's the gaming setup. Got the foam, my microphone, my trusty Ghastly card for good luck. Can never go anywhere without him. That's right on my microphone. The computer itself, I got this cool monitor. All my files that I use for thumbnails and stuff. This, like, monitor, there's the webcam I use. This is still, like, a really crappy old HD or 1080p webcam. Its resolution is awful, but it's good enough for my streams. And then this is the big, like, TV I use. You can see, like, I got my, well, one, I have way too many tabs open, but this is, like, my stream setup where I'm previewing the stream and chat, making sure everything's in, like, decent quality and everything. I'll probably go live here with Pokemon in probably, like, what time is it now? Like 2 hours from now? So yeah, this is just showing me, like, someone's out there waiting. Shout out to whoever you are. You know who you are. Appreciate you waiting. I got my little Iba figure that came with the collector's edition of Somnium Files. One of, like, my favorite characters, so I have that up on my desk. And you can see, like, some of my speakers and stuff and my cool keyboard, I guess. That's just out there gaming. my Switch that I have hooked up right now because I'm playing Violet on stream. You can see this is, I've got these like custom like see-through case for the Switch that's really cool. Probably need to clean this off a bit, but I always have it docked, so I mean, you don't really see it all that often, but it's that classic like Game Boy like casing, that purple that they used to have, so I bought that custom made. Check out my PC down here. Don't mind my awful cable management and the rip in my chair, because this gamer chair has seen better days. Yeah, my awesome cable management. This is totally not a fire hazard. I'm sure everything is fine down here. What else I got? The actual PC. Man, this is really hard to get an angle on because I have it in such a weird spot, but I mean, there you go. There's the RGB. My hard drives. And then the GeForce graphics card. Let's see if I can actually, if I hold the camera back a bit. Does it look a bit better? Probably not. Yeah, it does. Hopefully that's in focus because I can't see anymore. Way away from me. Don't mind me. But yeah, it's like pinned down in there, so you know, my camera's totally out of focus. But yeah, I got it like crammed way down in there, so it's hard to actually get a good view on. I bought all of these things to like actually do cable management, and then I just never got around to it. But I got these little like shelves underneath the desk to hold all my controllers and stuff. These blinds, which I think is probably what messes with my green screen all the time. So that just covers up this window that I just try to keep my gaming room, you know, like as artificially lit as possible, so the webcam knows what it's looking at. So yeah, another part of the video that I realized made sense to include after I recorded everything, but this is the panoramic shot of like the gaming office and the whole setup in here. In fact, I think I can go back even further and give a better shot. But yeah, that's what everything looks like without the chair in the way. Again, don't mind the horrible cable management. One of these days, I'm gonna go through and actually manage all those cables, but this is like what the monitors and stuff look like from afar when I'm actually playing. I don't always have the top one hooked up, there's not too much for it. It's like my Discord chat monitor and then like what I'm actually doing. Then you can see the video edit in progress. How's that? Here we got my balcony, which I never use or clean this window off. What a view of trees. And this bike that I never ride. Does a bird eat my seat? Bruh. Or a squirrel, maybe. Oh well. Here's my balcony. Here are some light switches, I don't know what they do. And the most expensive thing I own, my bachelor's degree from Michigan State. I got a little like fancy stand for it and everything. So it looks classy. Just like surprisingly keeps losing focus. I have like my controller holder thing. Does a little like cool spin. You can see all the controllers I have. I don't know. I thought that was cool, so I got it. I've got my actual like console set up here. I should actually probably show it before we sit down to take a look at it, right? I got Genshin Impact playing, because of course I do. Check that out. So that's the setup. When I'm not streaming, this is where I'm playing games. I have that little Danganronpa poster hanging up there too. And I have another one over here, because I used to be really big into Danganronpa. Was a big fan. This is from the anime, this is from the collector's edition game. I got my Wii U right here. That's seen, I think, a total of maybe 2-3 hours of game time. I've like never touched this thing. It's even still dusty because of how little I've ever played it. I have this like Spartan action figure, which I think is so funny because of how poorly designed it is, because the sword is so much longer or like so much taller than him. If you're not holding it off like a ledge, the sword's just gonna make him like lopsided and fall over. So, you know. I got my Xbox 360, like a Gears of War special edition for it. That's actually really cool. It makes like cool Gears of War noises when you turn it on. I talked over it though, so who cares? My Xbox One, which was the biggest disappointing console of all time. But I do still have it because, you know, I mean, I bought it, so I might as well keep it. No one else will buy it because Microsoft doesn't make any games for it, but there it is. We got my cool Spider-Man PS4 Pro. This I actually use all the time, but mostly just because of Genshin. But look at how cool that bad boy looks. You can tell the level of care that I have for these consoles is because this one's actually pretty clean. I make sure it's in good condition and the fan doesn't get dirty. And then you can see like the Xbox, I still have some like dust on it because who cares if this thing doesn't work. And then same with the Wii U. I have my old Fat Boy PS3 down here. This guy's looking pristine as you would expect. Just kidding. This thing is pretty old, but I have like the OG one that has like all these like data ports. And we'll play the older games on it. My old PS3 controller like crammed into the corner there. I have this random chair. You're welcome. This is my like L couch, big L, that I basically have just set up for naps. There was like actual couch like pillows and decorations that like made this thing look nice. And then I just threw a pillow and blanket on it so I could take naps here. The only like nice piece of artwork in my apartment is this very classy like picture of this tree on a lake. That's the only thing that makes you aware that an adult might live at this apartment, because certainly nothing else will. Because speaking of, immediately I have this cool Doom lithograph. Oh hey. You can see here, it's got the number listed down here because this was a limited edition run. Can I get the camera to actually focus on it? Number 300 of 500. This was for Doom 2016. Bethesda had a run of these. And there's like some signatures on the back. I'm sure they're not authentic signatures, they're just copied. But it's pretty cool. So I got that framed. And then I've got this little like gamer station down here, which I charge a bunch of different things. I got my like watch and my headphones and another controller charging here. I got this figure of Abe from Abe's Odyssey. Look at how cool he is, and a lava lamp that I use in the dark. And this little table I made. This table's cool because it's got like different lights on it you can light up. They're all forms of blue. Check that out, wow. While editing the video, I kind of realized I did a bad job of like framing the entire apartment so you can get a good idea of like just where everything is in the video that I'm showing you. So I figured now I would just go back through and add like this panoramic shot that kind of shows where everything's at from like to the right here, over here. I'll just show it to you where I got my gaming like streaming room here, and then this is how it would transition like into my, I guess you'd call this a living room. Yeah, where I've got this whole thing set up, and then this is how you walk into the kitchen from here, and then you go through and around. So this is like the whole like 360 view, I guess, of this whole living area, so you get a better idea of how this looks. Because when I was just going from room to room and shot to shot, I guess it doesn't kind of like really make all that much sense. So this should give you a little bit of a better idea of how the whole thing looks. All right, let's keep moving to all the stuff you guys also want to see. I got my phone wave up here, my whole kitchen set up. Look at how pristine that is. This little, look at this purple toaster. How cool that bad boy is. My fridge with all kinds of like cool knickknacks on it. I got all these magnets that came with like the Mario 3D special edition thing that ran for like a week. I've got all these other, all my holiday decorations up here. Got another Easter egg, a pumpkin for the holidays, a hat for St. Patrick's Day, the Master Chief from Halo 3 Legendary. I don't know why this is here. What is this? Frosty cereal box. Very important. Another, some like giant Pokemon cards we got here. And my food that I get from Blue Apron. All kinds of different recipes. I have like a neat little bottle collection here of random bottles. This one looks like a fish. How cool is that? This one is green. And a little like jellyfish. That's kind of weird. You have to keep like refocusing the camera. I hope any of this footage is usable actually. Some cool shot glasses. I got this cool picture of Venom hanging on my wall. It like is perfectly fits to the pillar up there, which is a good counter to the Spider-Man poster I've got over here. Because again, just how nerdy can one man be? I push the limits of that every day. Smile! This is a fun picture my parents got me when I was really young, so I've kept this hanging up on the wall. There's like, it's seen better days. It's got some like divots in the frame and stuff, but what could you do? This is the closet for like my AC that's super loud and my heater and all that good stuff. This is my washer and dryer cabinet, where I've got this really cool painting hanging in there because that's totally related to, you know, laundry. But how cool. I do laundry. Fascinating stuff. Another Spider-Man poster. Another light switch in my apartment that does absolutely nothing, but there it is in case you want to see it. My bathroom. It's super bland. There's no like decorations or anything in here, but you know. Except this, because that looks bathroom-esque. You know, my sink. All my stuff. Wonderful. What a show. And lastly, we got my bedroom that I totally didn't make my bed just for this video, so you guys would make it would seem like I'm actually clean and organized. Got my laptop. I have this cool Gundam thing I haven't built, but one day I will build that, I'm sure. This flag from my college. Hey, look, it's the my stationary bike that I never use, but maybe one day. I've got like my dresser over here with a couple more figures. Look at how cool these are. I got this Joker figure on top of the manga. I got this Junko figure. And this figure that no one's gonna recognize from AFK Arena. But look at how cool that is. That's how addicted I am to that mobile game. Then I have this thing back here for like all of my Apple Watch wristbands and stuff. Fun fact, I actually, embarrassingly enough, I drilled these last two dresser drawers on backwards. So you can see these two are done right because you can't see the screws. And then I did these two backwards. And now as a result, it's like so hard to pull those out. But there you have it. And I got in my doorway here, my school logo, this like stained glass thing that you can see this giant chip in the corner. Because I had a party back when I was in college and I was young and fruitful and someone like knocked it off the wall, so that's a little damaged, but it still looks pretty cool. And lastly, here's my closet of all my clothes and stuff. And then more like nerd stuff. All the boxes for like all my figures and collector's editions that I have out. Everything like that. It's a small like walk-in closet, I guess. You can go in a little bit. We're pretty much just a standard closet. Another microwave. That's the phone wave project right there. Just a bunch of like cables and boxes, and there's like assorted goodies in there. But yeah, that's about it for the apartment tour. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing my place, what it looks like, and all of my cool gamer stuff. But yeah, hopefully, if I produce and edit this video in time, you guys will actually see it in time for Thanksgiving. If it does come out on Thanksgiving or a little after, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed all this content. I'm thankful for any of you guys watching this year. I'll be thankful for you. Let me know what you guys are thankful for or what you guys think of my apartment in the comments below. But And that's all I got for an outro. I didn't really prepare anything else. I didn't really prepare any commentary for this, but I winged it. I thought it would be fun. I just kind of thought of like, hey, let's do this apartment video on a whim, and then I've ran with it since. So hopefully it turned out okay. But yeah, remember to subscribe, like the video, hit the bell button for notifications, and join my Discord channel if you want to talk and hang out. Bye, everyone.